Now, in case you guys forgot, the world was supposed to hate Gucci Mane specifically because of this. Roll it.
Department of Justice saying that the incident happened back in January at a music studio in Dallas. Investigators say Pooh Shiesty, whose real name is Lontrell Williams Jr., apparently set up a meeting with Gucci Mane, whose real name is Roderick Davis, and other label executives to discuss a contract. They say a victim was held at gunpoint and forced to sign a release from their recording contract. The DOJ saying 9 suspects were involved, all but 1 have been arrested.
If you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features. And one of the main ones lets you access up to $750 of your paychecks early. If you switch your payroll over with Current, you get a full set of features like paycheck advance, which unlocks the $75 bonus when you switch your direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful and tight sometimes, it's definitely worth checking out because that's literally what it's designed for. You've had people condemn the actions of Gucci Mane. You 100% have had people say, you know what? No more Gucci, no more Gucci, no more Gucci. But you had one person who said he gonna rock with Gucci, and it's fairly interesting to see.
Yeah, but you kind of kept it surface because Shawty was more direct in the whole situation with, because what you said is it's reality, everything you just said. But in the case of the situation with Pooh and Gucci, you know what I'm saying, with you knowing them, you knowing some of the parameters of the situation, or with what you may know, because I can't assume what you know, but I'm just saying from what is out there. What's the best way to play this? Because you know what I'm saying, we had Meech on the show a few days ago. And Meech was like, you got to just silence the situation. You really can't go to the police about it. You can't call the police. And I understand that. And in the Gucci situation, when you're talking about somebody saying you got 1.3, 1.4, however much it is, 1 point anything million in value, jury, and you've been robbed for it.
And you got insurance.
And you're not just out here in the streets. You have earned your way.
And pay taxes,
pay money for this. So you don't just chop it up. You don't chalk it up as a loss like in the streets.
Okay.
Somebody robbed me for a brick. I can't go report it. It's my jewelry. It's $1 million plus. How do I? It's
especially
insured.
if I got insurance on it.
I can't go to the insurance company without it. So let's not even talk about the jury part of it. Just the concept of
not calling the police.
Somebody robbed me. You putting you in that situation, forcing you to sign some paperwork. How? Because the streets don't get it. How you supposed to handle this?
I mean, once it went that route, you can't handle it nothing but corporate. Like the paperwork, null and void. Dude signed it under duress. I mean, like say Gucci invested $2 million in him. Hey man, give me $5 million. You know what I'm saying? I want my investment back, and you gotta get a little profit off of it. Woo-de-woo. So if a guy that was offering you $15 million, give me the 5, walk away with 10, I would have let you out your paperwork. I know I got 2.5 in.
That's what I kept saying.
So, I mean,
I'm like,
keep it all the
that
way.
man trying to get his money back.
But at the same time, it ain't back in the day, Suge Knight or Big Red. Hey, my office hours are. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It ain't that no more.
911.
You can't play it that way.
But I definitely appreciate your outlook on this, OJ.
Now, OJ the Juice Man can say whatever he wants to say, and that's perfectly fine. But the question is, will you walk with me during these turbulent times?
You want to fucking with him then?
Oh, Gucci brought that man out.
And it seems as though people forget, and this is going to be my main point of the video, what you've done for me when nobody else did shit, right, wrong, or indifferent, because Gucci and OJ been rocking since 97.
But you too hard. You got to drop more juice. You too hard. Everybody want to hear you.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. You already know it, man.
I just want to tell you, Juice, I appreciate you, man, for everything. You always been there for me when I needed you. I just want to let you know.
Thank you, man. Come on, man. You know, we go back to picking up can, playing in the creek.
Yeah.
Knocking on door to take your trash out for $2 or $1. I think we were splitting $1, but we were just trying to go to Tesco and buy some tater chips. And
people don't know that. We used to recycle cans and take them and get money from them and split it.
Yeah.
I was 9, he was about 7.
Yeah. I never forget that.
And he used to steal all my Nintendo games. Don't never bring them back.
Now the whole crowd was not on board with what Gucci Mane was doing. I have another angle of the same exact show, and I'd be curious how you guys would see this one right here, because what they got to rolling and showing, buddy, I'm gonna be fair. I don't know. It seemed like that camera angle that it's right pan, because it ain't pan up otherwise. Take a look.
They got that boy Gucci out here, baby. You can't see him. You see that, big? What's up? Y'all, the whole crowd is dead when Gucci came out. Look at that. Everybody dead. Look at that. The whole motherfucking crowd is dead because they said Gucci's a rat.
It makes for great debates. It makes for great conversation. It even makes it great for mentality checks. Once again, and this goes to everybody, from trolls on this channel to supporters of this channel to people out there who think people care to people out who don't. The majority of people that are on the internet, they're not in the streets. They don't care about street shit. They may believe, it may say rightfully so. Hey, bro, y'all know this is how it's supposed to go. But the issue with that is this. People forget, and we just gonna put this in Atlanta thing. People forget what the hell Gucci Mane has done for a lot of people in Atlanta. So the fake ass street code that's adhered to by a majority still can't mess with the minority who affects the most. See, a lot of people ain't feeling that shit Gucci Mane did. And once again, there's gonna be people who, you know, you're supposed to be saying this.
I want to show you something. This video right here, 9.4 million views, still getting views every single month. And since it was published, it's made $3,211. Now this video, the direct sequel, same series, same content, same everything, 768,000 views, made $1,735. Do the math. The sequel has 1/12 of the views, but has already made more than half of what the original made in its lifetime. I'm not here to rant, but it seems to me YouTube has been stealing from me. I'm going to show you the data, show you what YouTube support told me, and let you decide. For people who don't know me, I'm Crank Lucas. I've been on YouTube since around 2012. I make hip-hop comedy skits and rapper impressions. I have 861,000 subscribers. I grew up in the DMV, which is DC, Maryland, Virginia. And I've been doing this long enough to know what my channel looks like when it's healthy and what it looks like when something is wrong. My best content, the stuff people love, is rapper impressions and studio engineer skits. And for years, that content worked. The algorithm pushed it, people found it, the channel grew. Then around 2022, something changed. Not the content, not the quality, not my consistency. Something on YouTube's end changed. And I've spent years trying to understand what happened and get somebody at YouTube to explain it to me. Tonight, I finally got an answer. And the answer was nothing. They couldn't explain it to me. So I'm bringing it to you. Let me show you the specific evidence. I have a series of videos called Rapping on Different Drugs. And the main one that we're talking about is actually called Rapping on Different Substances. But the concept is simple. I rap in different styles while pretending to be on different substances. It's comedy. It's clearly labeled as such. Here's every video in the series and what it earned. Now, the very first one, I covered weed, coke, perks. Rapping on Different Drugs, part 1, 2.5 million views, $4,344 in revenue with an RPM of $1.72. And RPM is revenue per mil, which is the amount of money that creators make for every 1,000 views that we get on our videos. Rapping on Different Drugs, part 2, lean, crack, heroin, 420,000 views, $594. $1.41 RPM. On part 3, I cover alcohol, caffeine, and fentanyl. That got 152,000 views, $209 revenue, $1.38 RPM. And these RPMs are mostly low because these videos are so short. YouTube values longer videos, and most of mine, especially as music-wise, is like a minute and a half to maybe 3 minutes because I ain't making no 8-minute long songs. And finally, part 4 made 96,700 views, $156.81 with an RPM of $1.62. Okay. All of those videos fully monetized. They got the green icon, normal RPM, no issues. Now here's the one with the issue. Rapping on 12 different substances, which was originally called Drug, but I changed the title to Substances. And this video is literally just all 4 of these shorter videos compiled into one. Same clips, same performances, same content. 9.4 million views, $3,200 lifetime, RPM of 34 cents. And its sequel, Rapping on 12 Different Substances, part 2, same series, same concept, 768,000 views, $17.35 revenue made, RPM of $2.26. The sequel is earning 6.6 times more per 1,000 views than the original on the same channel in the same series with the same audience. And here's what makes this undeniable. Both videos show a green monetization icon in YouTube Studio, not yellow, not red, green, meaning YouTube's own system says this video is fully monetized. So where's my money? Well, I actually had a conversation with YouTube creator support, and I'm going to walk you through it so you see exactly how the system is designed. And just so you know, my album, My Time, is available now on all streaming music platforms, but My Time 2.0 is on the way soon. Let's go. Okay, so here's the conversation. I joined this conversation about 6:45 on May 21st, 6:45 p.m. So it would have been 9:45 my time. It was a little bit late. They come up, I'm talking to Lee. Here goes the case number and everything. He says, can you tell me more about your concern? I said, I'm requesting a specific explanation for the revenue discrepancy on video. And the link is the 12 substances video. This video has 9.4 million views and an RPM of 34 cents. The sequel to this exact video, same series, same content, same drug references, has an RPM of $2.26. You can view it here. Other videos on my channel with drug-related titles and content are fully monetized at $1.38 to $2.76 RPM. I need to know what specific policy was applied to this video that was not applied to these other videos. So here goes the long train of responses that they get. Thanks for bringing this to attention. We understand that this is blah, 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 blah. I know how important this is to you. Let me check this out. All the annoying stuff. I need companies to have the option to like unimplement that, because this is kind of like really passive and just a bunch of fluff. So the main concern is this video. Yes, I said the sequel is much higher RPM. Also, this video is a full collection of 4 shorter videos that all have a higher RPM. So he says, okay, give me a second. And he comes back. Hold on, let me delete this real quick because I don't want to confuse it. He comes back. He says, I investigated your channel and both of the videos and found that the estimated earnings are in line with the performance of your channel in terms of views and watch time. Bullshit, right? I said that doesn't answer my question. I'm not asking about overall channel performances. I'm asking why this specific video has an RPM of 34 cents while its direct sequel has $2.26. These two should perform similarly. Can you tell me what is specifically different about the monetization settings on video ID versus video ID? I understand your point. Yes, I checked that. Let me explain further. It is normal for estimated earnings in YouTube analytics to fluctuate day to day and even throughout the month as well. That's not a fluctuation. That is not a fluctuation. That's 6.6 times the amount that its predecessor is making. If your video is viewed 10 times and those 8 views contain ads, you would have 10 views per. So because RPM is lower than CPM, because RPM blah, 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 blah. Y'all can read this for yourself. So this person is explaining to a creator with 861,000 subscribers how RPM and ads work on YouTube when I've been creating content for 10 goddamn years. I said, I understand how RPM works. My question was not about daily fluctuations or date ranges. The video, specifically blank, has a lifetime RPM of 34 cents across 9.4 million views since it was published in September 2024. That is not a fluctuation. The sequel has an RPM of $2.26. Both figures are lifetime, same date range, same metric. Can you tell me specifically why the lifetime RPM on the original is 85% lower than the sequel? If you cannot answer that, I need this escalated to somebody who can. As a black man in America, it is satisfying sometimes to pull out the Karen card. I'm just right. I ain't gonna hold you, and I don't even think it's being a Karen when you say you want to escalate it to somebody above. You know, being a Karen is like just unnecessary. But sometimes, as soon as they say hello, welcome to T-Mobile, escalate. Let me talk to somebody above you. Shit, nowadays you got to tell them let you talk to a human being. Yeah, these AI chatbots would be the one you talking to, and they charge you to talk to a regular person. But anyway, let me get back to this conversation. So they keep giving me a bunch of fluff, and like I said, y'all can pause this and read it for yourself. I keep telling them to escalate it. So after he keeps saying all this bullshit, I just asked another specific question. Are ads turned off for this video? Yes or no? And I still need a case number for this conversation. I understand it would be helpful if I transfer your concern to our team supervisor. We could take a second look. I said, yes, please. So now Lee puts me on with Claire, and Claire is supposed to be a human being. This is supposed to be an actual human reviewer, somebody that you talk to that says, okay, I'm actually going to look at this, not just somebody who's giving a bunch of canned responses, but an actual person who's actually going to review this. Claire came on, said, give me a few minutes to look at your interaction. I've read your previous interaction. Let me check this on my end. She said that it's 7:22, 7:30. She hits me back. I'm like, take your time. Looks like I have something missing here because I don't know. Yeah, I think the time. So I think one of these slides got missed. But basically, she took 15 minutes to come back and tell me a bunch of bullshit about the different factors that goes into you know, how the RPM is calculated and everything. I mean, she basically said like everything is in alignment with your channel. That was the response. I said, I understand all of these factors, but those factors apply equally to both videos since they are the same content, same audience, same traffic sources. The only variable is the video itself. Is there a technical team or a higher escalation path beyond this chat that it can investigate why this specific video ID is treated differently? I would also like a case number for this conversation. Advertisers pay different amounts for different ads, and explain this shit to me that anybody who's been on YouTube for over a year knows. I'm like, Claire, I hear you, but none of this explains the specific discrepancy. I'm not going to get the answer I need through this chat. Can you please provide a case number for this conversation before we close? And the bottom line was she sent me a link to an article to read and said, we can no longer investigate this any further. So this is the response that I got from YouTube Creator Support when I asked them a very specific question, why the video that just so happens to be the most watched video on my channel that has
making the
4
less money
plus 1
crazy.
Plus another 4 because I did the part
Making
2 plus
a
the
little more
part
than
2.
25 cents.
So 9 other videos doing the same
1,000
exact
views.
thing, same exact references, same exact concept, same exact audience, same exact metrics is getting paid way less. And they didn't tell me nothing. This is the bullshit I be talking about. I want to be clear about something. The 12 substances video is not the whole story. It's just the most obvious example because it's my biggest video with 9.4 million views, completely original content. And when it finally went viral, when I finally had a breakout moment that creators work years for, they found a reason not to pay me for it. That's the pattern, not just with this video, but every time there's real traction on this channel, something pulls it back. Monetization gets suppressed, views get suppressed, strikes appear on content I've been making for years with no issue. And now I have fans in my comments telling me YouTube unsubscribing them from my channel without them doing it. People who have watched me for years, who actively look for my content, suddenly stop
YouTube
seeing me, not
that.
because
I ain't gonna lie, YouTube been doing that. YouTube keep doing that to me on the 85 South show. YouTube keep doing that shit. No bullshit. YouTube keep doing that shit. They keep unsubscribing me. Every time I go, like, why the fuck I gotta keep subscribing to the 85 South show? I ain't bullshitting, boy. He said some real shit, boy. They around him manipulating nigga shit, bro. They around him manipulating nigga shit. They ain't trying to pay niggas, bro. That's some fucked up shit, bro. That's fucked up. Imagine how much money these motherfucking sites done made just from stealing from niggas that's not even monetized, let alone the niggas that's monetized. It's a dirty game out here, bro. Everybody's stealing, bro. Everybody's stealing. Everybody fucking stealing, bro. That shit crazy, bro.
Because they left, but because the platform quietly removed them. I can't tell you exactly why this is happening. What I can tell you is that I'm not the only creator this is happening to.
You're getting older. I know you need to be taking vitamins.
I want to give Bane the best support I can, and I know Chewy can help me do that.
Who are you?
I'm your Chewy godmother, babes, and I am here for all the overstimulated pet parents.
Yes, that's exactly what I need.
Let's start with the hip and joint supplement. This supports comfortable movement. It'll make it easier for them to get up and play around.
And I need his joints to be able to keep up with him.
We're going to want something for their cognitive and immune support. This is going to help them as they age.
There are other creators, and I'm going to be careful here because I can only speak for myself, who have noticed similar patterns. Suppressed distribution, inconsistent enforcement, a support system that responds to specific data with generic explanations and calls it investigated. I invented this genre of content. I invented this specific lane in this space. There's nobody doing exactly what I do to compare myself to directly. So I can't make claims that I'm being targeted in this particular niche, but I'm so unique in this niche that this is all I have to go off of. What I can tell you is that I noticed that a lot of Black creators also go through this, especially Black creators who are more like me in the entertainment sector. So I'll let you draw your own conclusions with the data that I gave you. But what do I want? It's simple. Consistency, transparency, and for YouTube to actually answer the question that I asked, not explain to me how RPM works, which is very insulting, but tell me specifically why the 12 Substances original earns 34-cent lifetime while the sequel earns $2.26. Case number 6-964400004127 is on record. That's their official answer. I'll let you decide if that's good enough.
Yeah, no, that shit ain't good enough. You know that shit ain't good enough. YouTube stealing. Fuck that. You know they was stealing. I'm off this shit. Take my talents to tick.
I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners home, they pay attention. I'm sticking to my vision, on the road to the rich. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get